To get to yo, what's up, guys? What is going on? Welcome back. Hope y'all are doing well. Borussia Dortmund versus PSG, Champions League semifinal, first leg. Good game, really good game. I think the score is a little bit misleading. This could have been a 2-1, easily a 1-1. They could have tied a 3-2, a 2-3, a 3-3. Plenty of chances from both sides. Plenty of missed opportunities from both sides. I do think the better side was Dortmund, and that's just probably me just being biased. But they just looked a lot more team-like, a lot more compact, and just better building up from the back. PSG just struggled. They struggled looking like a team. They have, individual talents with Dembele, Mbappe, Vitinha, Warren Zaire-Emery. But as a team, collectively, they just look so difficult to play together. They just look like they have this difficulty just to come together as a team, right? But man, there was so many opportunities for both teams to score, and what a letdown, really. What a letdown from it becoming, to me, again, an epic match, an epic semifinal. But the score is a little bit misleading because of that for a lot of people, right? 2-2. I think a lot of people expected this to be a 3-2. How did it not? You might ask yourself, right? And it's true. This could have been. There was so many opportunities that both teams missed out. Off the top of my head, the ones that stand out are the Fabian Ruiz and the Dembele miss. I hate critiquing the guy like this, but Fabian Ruiz does not belong in PSG. He needs to go. He needed to go a while back ago. He needs to go. It doesn't seem like he knows how to head, first of all. It seems like does not. He's never headed in his life before. But PSG is not the team for this guy. I really feel for this guy, but he needs to go somewhere else. It's not like he let the team down. That cross from Marquinhos, that header or whatever you want to call that needed to go in. That should have gone in. That should have been the 1-1. And then Dembele, he let them down too. He let his team down with the Hakimi pass. And what the hell? Against Barcelona, he was able to score that goal from a really, really tight angle with his right foot. So you can't say that, he's not naturally right-footed. This was so much easier. So much easier. I think he could have closed his eyes and just shot it and it would have gone in, but unfortunately he didn't make good contact with it and it just went. He's probably right now thinking about how the hell did I miss that? He's probably going over it over and over again because that honestly should have gone in. That should have gone in. That was what, the 85th, 86th minute? That would have given them the tie. And it would have made things a lot easier, back home. I still do think it's 1-0. It's just one goal lead. They're playing back at home. That same is going to be team. It's going to be like a boiling pot. They're going to bring it. The Ultra fans are going to bring it. Dortmund's not going to have an easy time. That's for sure. They are the more experienced side in terms of Champions League, but it's not going to be easy. It's definitely not going to be easy. And like I said, it's just a one goal lead. That's it. Just like all the commotion that they were making against Barcelona, it was just a one goal lead, 3-2. I know they were going to play to Barcelona. I get that. So they were playing away, but still, it's just a one goal lead. So I don't know. I think PSG might win this. Not even because they're the better team. You could argue that if they do win, people are going to say that they're the better team. But just Dortmund looks so much cleaner as a team, more dominant as a team. But again, in this game, the opportunities, like I said, the Fabian Ruiz, the what's his name, Dembele, Sabitzer had a chance, really good from Donnarumma, that opportunity, closing down the angle. It was a tight angle, but still nonetheless. And Donnarumma had a really good game. Normally, when I was watching PSG, Donnarumma with the mistakes as always, but no, he was impeccable. This could have been, like I said, a lot more for Dortmund. Had it not been for Donnarumma. Kobel as well, but I thought Donnarumma was much better at goalkeeping in this game. Adeyemi, man, just the defensive work that he put in, amazing. And that one run against Marquinhos too, that was really good. There was that one play against Dembele that he sprinted all the way with Dembele, got the ball back, and I didn't appreciate the fact that Dembele didn't try to go back and try to get the ball from him. Kind of just walked, and that's kind of Dembele's issue for me. It doesn't seem like he cares too much. But, man, Adeyemi, just insane running, insane defensive work. He put in the work this night. He really did a really good job. And that matchup with Hakimi, really good. Really, really good. Really enjoyed that. Hakimi also, the first half, not so good. The second half, a little bit better. And that's when things got interesting with him and the duel with Hakimi, just going at it. I think it was Adeyemi maybe that came on top, just by a margin. But still, really, really good duel by both of them. And good game also by Hakimi. Jadon Sancho. I never saw him play in Borussia like back in the day. I do more or less recall the highlights back in the day. Again, somebody sent me maybe some video. And I mean, yeah, it looked like the typical winger, classy, creative. One thing I did notice when he used to play at Manchester United was that he did not have any pace, which kind of took me by surprise because I thought at least, not playing well. I mean, that happens, we've all seen that, but I thought he had pace. And no, it turns out he doesn't have any pace. Now, in this game, he did turn it up. And now that I think about it, he was kind of struggling in trying to run. Maybe some people might not agree with that, but I felt that he was struggling when he was when he took the ball away from, no, sorry, when he dribbled past Nuno Mendes. He was, I don't know, it was like he was trying to be fast. He was fast, but I don't know, something about it just seemed off. Like he wasn't naturally fast. Or maybe just because anytime I watched him in Manchester United, I've never seen this guy go fast. So maybe that's why it felt weird to me. But man, he was just on fire. He was on it today. He was on it in this game. Amazing what he did. I mean, almost every single time he had the ball, it was a successful dribble. When he was trying to take someone on, almost every single time. Amazing again. That pass to Brandt, I thought Brandt should have stopped it. I mean, sorry, he should have shot it on the go instead of stopping it because I think it was Marquinhos that was coming by way too fast. Yeah, he should have done a lot better in that play. I mean, he should have just kicked it. The pass between Beraldo's legs and just every single thing that he was doing was just, it was on point. Everything. 10 out of 10 with Jadon Sanchez, or 9 out of 10. Yeah, I'll give him 9 out of 10. Really good. Should he go back? Because I know he's on loan from Manchester United. Should he go back to Manchester United? So I do feel that if he does decide that, I would respect that decision. That means he's up for the challenge, but it's not easy. I don't think the EPL, not just Manchester United, I don't think the EPL is for him. I think he should just stay in Dortmund, honestly, or go somewhere else, maybe La Liga. I don't know. For now, just Dortmund. I mean, what is it? His second game. You shouldn't jump to conclusions. It's way too early to say should he go back to Manchester United? Should he go to Manchester City? Should he go to Real Madrid, Barcelona if they want him? No, just play. Just keep doing what you're doing. And I wish him all the best because it's really nice to see a player like that. I haven't seen that in a while. That was really, really good from Jadon Sancho. I was blown away. Like I said, that was amazing. So good for him. Mbappe, man. He did nothing except hitting the post and that one scoop to Koulibaly. That's it. That's all he did. He didn't do anything else, did nothing else. That's why I say, be careful saying that this guy is the best player in the world, because he really isn't. I know that he can't play in the middle, and he started to play a little bit better when they switched him to the wing, to the left wing. But he just didn't know. I mean, credit to Borussia because, they did a phenomenal job. Hummels did a really good job at, keeping him at bay and not letting him produce anything, not generate anything. But you got to do something, a shot, something. And he did nothing. Every single time he had the ball, it was just like, you could tell beforehand, 2 seconds before, like, don't give it to Mbappe. He's not going to do anything. What is he going to do? It's not in his profile to be able to generate something in such tight spaces like that. He just couldn't. He just couldn't. And I don't understand why they didn't bring in this guy Ramos. Ramos would have seemed better going inside in the middle instead of Koulibaly, because Koulibaly didn't do. Also, he didn't do anything. I know he's been struggling. That one switch did not make any sense to me. But and the goal by Schlotterbeck, the pass and the control from Fulkrug. Did not expect that control, and the finish as well. And I think the finish also was unfavorable to Donnarumma because he's so tall and it skirted right next to him. I think had it gone to the second post, had it been a cross shot, I think he would have had a better chance at reaching down because, he's so tall. So, first of all, reaching down is hard for someone that tall. But it was so close to his body that, reaching down from that point, and the shot was a powerful shot, that it was going to be a really difficult ball to save. But really good goal. Yeah, definitely a good goal. And we'll see what happens in Paris, man. There is so much So much, yeah, so much. 90 minutes to be played. There's still 90 minutes to be played, so anything could happen. I do think something tells me that PSG are going to take this one and go to the finals. I really hope they, they don't. But yeah, there's still a lot of football to be played. Marquinhos, another one. Marquinhos is another one that had a really good game. He came through, and like I said, a lot of the players for PSG, Fabian Reese, man, difficult. Yeah, I don't know, man. Definitely don't play him in the next game. Mbappe, yeah, like always, he can't play in the middle. Start him off on the wing, but he's played before in the wing, and sometimes he doesn't show up. Sometimes he just doesn't show up. He needs to be more involved as well. Do more. Barcola was another one that kind of almost resembled the way Mbappe was playing, where every single time he had the ball, he was going back. I get that. You want to be safe, play it back, but once in a while, you gotta be bold enough to go forward. And Mbappe was doing the same thing. He would always try to go back. Sometimes, I mean, he's got that pace. You might as well use it, right? And nobody could keep up when it comes to that pace with Mbappe, or very few can keep up. So he needs to do a little bit more. Or can I say that he's limited? That's why I said. That's why I don't think that he's a great player, because he is limited. He's not like Messi that, and I'm not a Messi fan, by the way, when I say this, but Messi has so many ideas in his arsenal, but Mbappe seems like he's limited. He has a step over, and that's pretty much it. And the fake pump kick, that's it, and his pace. So yeah, he needs to show up. He needs to just involve himself, I think, a little bit more, and he doesn't. He doesn't really do that. And also the link up play with Dembele, he's not playing by himself, right? With Vitinha, something has to give. Like, they got to work on that, because there's very little gameplay between these players for PSG. Anyways, guys, thank you so much as always for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.